Going to be a high of 73 today, a bit breezy. Rain should move out this morning, though. Welcome to your Tuesday. Hopefully it's a better start than mine, as in I had to wake up and first thing I had to do was send out a text message saying, "Hey, man, could you come pick me up?"
No.
Because I don't have a car key anymore. Saturday I was out running errands, and I got home, and we had to leave somewhat shortly after that, get changed, because we were going to Luke Combs at the Buckeye Stadium on Saturday. And then Sunday, I told you we had an impromptu golf day, and we took Nora's car. And then the Sunday night, I couldn't find my car key anywhere. And so yesterday, I had to bring Nora's car to work. And last night, we spent an hour before bed tearing apart the house. We could not find it anywhere. I'm moving clothes out of my closet, because sometimes I'll change pants. So I'll take everything out of my pants and put it on my shirts. And then I'll change my pants and get it. I thought maybe I left it on my pile of T-shirts. I looked everywhere. Could not find it. So I had to call Thick to come pick me up this morning.
I didn't know any of this went on.
Hey, you're busy in the back studio there.
Yeah.
And then, I guess to make matters worse, after 2 days of searching for this car key, the reason I couldn't bring Nora's car to work was because she, a couple times a week, goes to the gym early in the morning. But it's one of those classes where you have to sign up, and she couldn't cancel. They charge you if you cancel within 24 hours. So she had to go without getting charged. And we get to work, and 5 minutes after being here, I get a picture from Nora, and it's my key fob that was in her center. I said, "Where?" She goes, "Center console, right on top." Which is a place I looked about 4 times, by the way.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, thank goodness, though.
Yes, I don't want to drop $250 on a new key fob to get programmed and everything else. But in typical guy fashion, looked right at it 4 times.
Never saw it.
Never saw it.
Well, that's a relief, though.
But it is a relief that it is found. So I thank you again, Vic, for picking me up.
Oh, no problem.
How was your day yesterday, Kelly?
Great. Can't complain. I did read this morning that the Luke Combs show set an attendance record.
Yeah,
did you see that?
by 20,000 people.
Yeah, it was huge over the Pink Floyd show in '94.
Yep.
That was the record until Luke Combs came to town.
There were a lot of people there.
Well, 97,000 fans. That's a Buckeye game draw right there.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
To have that, not only pretty much the entire stadium filled, but then the floor as well. With all the people hanging out down there. It was
pretty cool.
Man, I was at that Pink Floyd show.
Yeah.
4th row.
Were you really?
Unreal, yeah.
I lived on Indianola Avenue, on just north of campus at that time, and we sat out in the backyard and just listened to the sounds.
Yeah.
You couldn't hear it that well, but it was kind of cool to be able to hear it.
The one thing I thought of a lot, because it happened, there was a stretch of about a half an hour where it was landing zone time in Columbus, where it was just perfectly foggy enough where the planes are descending, and you got just that bottom side of the plane kind of thing. I wonder what it looked like, because he had so many laser lights and things going during his show.
Yeah. Oh, I bet. Yeah.
And on approach, they're only at 3,000 feet or so. So I'm very curious as to what it had to have looked like as you're flying over there.
Combs had a lot of lasers?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Pink Floyd's all about it. That was the second Pink Floyd show there.
Oh, Buckeye Stadium?
Yeah. I think the first one was 89, because I went to both of them.
Okay.
Did you catch some fish yesterday?
Yeah, I caught about a half dozen. Nice bass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It's funny. We were when I went to pick him up, Kelly. We got to talking about the Mike Vrabel situation.
Yes.
Man, can it get worse?
I don't know the latest.
Well, they had pictures from 2020 of these two kissing.
I did see that. Yeah.
Well, and then she's got her oldest son is 4,
named Michael.
Michael Stevens is his middle name, which is Mike Vrabel's middle name. I was like, "Are you serious?" What? And they say he looks like him, and I'm like, what?
Well, yeah. But here's the other thing, too. I guess the report is he's showing up at work today. He never even went to therapy or counseling or wherever he was going to go.
Completely involved day 3 of the draft.
Yeah.
Also, did you see him buying something at the airport gift shop?
Yep.
I do think it's funny. There are people out there who say, well, how come he's not getting in trouble? Why isn't anything happened to him? Well, he didn't. It's not like he broke a law or he didn't do anything. He didn't violate anything at his job. I don't know what you're supposed to
I'm
do
sure
to
he's
the
in
guy.
plenty of trouble at home.
But it's funny. It's just New England. I mean, the owner got busted at the massage parlor.
That's
His happy ending. I mean, Bill Belichick cheated on his wife while he was coach. I mean,
seems like the culture of the program.
Right, that's what they do over there.
Yeah.
Just what we do, Yeah, so I'm definitely curious to see what. I mean, like you said, though, come August, preseason's going to start. Games are going to start. No one's going to care.
Week 1, first touchdown. Those fans won't give a damn.
Now, if they start losing,
then
he's
a cheater.
Yeah. But if they have any sort of continuation from last year, they did really well last year. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. Lots to do and talk about on a Tuesday, including your chance to go see Dokken. We will do that before 7 o'clock this morning. Right now, let's get going. Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick.
All right, Goose, you go to the movie theater a lot.
Yep.
How do you feel about a $50 movie ticket?
They are getting so expensive.
This is crazy, man. All right, $25 up for grabs to waterbeds and stuff if you're the first one to text in the correct answer. So Regal Cinemas is charging $50 for opening night seats to see this movie in a 70mm IMAX theater in December, and it's sold out.
Yeah.
Already at $50. What is the movie that they're selling $50 tickets for? First one to text in at 800-821-9970. You got the gift card.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia, Thick.
All right, the question was Regal Cinemas charging $50 for opening night seats to see what movie in 70mm IMAX theaters coming in December, and that would be Dune Part 3.
Okay.
$50, man. That is crazy. I can't. That's just the nationwide average ticket cost is $18 and as high as $30 in major cities.
Yeah.
So I guess I don't know if you're IMAX and you're going to see it like opening night.
Yep.
You're going to get that money.
Well, and then this is like I said, the special 70mm. This is a completely different type of film, and the way that they can shoot it, the visuals you'll get out of it. It is different.
Yeah.
I don't know about $50 worth different.
I feel like I'm a person who watches movies and TV shows on my phone. Like, I obviously don't care about the experience, but I know people do care about it.
I paid, I want to say $30 a ticket because I went and saw Oppenheimer in this 70mm expanded kind of, and it was worth it. It was cool. But Dune 3, I'm not. And this is the same day that Doomsday comes out because they have the Doomsday with the
Marvel. Is that right?
Dune 3 and Avengers Doomsday are coming out on the same day.
Well, the theaters are going to do some money that weekend.
Yeah,
now regular theater average price is $12.75, but the story says theaters are jacking up prices because attendance is down and they're still not seeing pre-pandemic numbers. And I'm like, attendance is down because of how much it, like you said, $100 for a family of four to go to a movie. And now you're going to jack up prices, so you're going to make the people who are coming pay more to cover the people who are, and it's just going to drop even more.
The movie companies are charging more for the movies, and the movie theaters, they don't make money off the movie tickets.
No,
they make money off concessions, so they're raising the prices for that.
Yeah, that $12.75, they get $1 of 12 cents. So yeah. So,
do you think 30 years from now we'll still have movie theaters?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. I think so.
Yeah.
I think they're
the community experience.
I think the community experience and the visuals, watching a great action movie.
But the way
works on a phone, but it's not as good as seeing it, on the big screen. Like Top Gun Maverick. I saw it in IMAX. I'm so glad I saw it in the theaters. It's fun to watch at home now.
But what if your home experience just increased tenfold?
You get amazing.
That'd be amazing. If I could buy a house big enough to afford an IMAX theater in it, great. I don't see that happening in my lifetime.
But, you and I have talked about it, Goose. Another problem is crap movies. And when you make a good movie, people show up to the theater to see it.
Yep.
So, Tony Oliver from Columbus, first one to text in the correct answer. Tony's got $25 to waterbeds and stuff.
Congratulations. Hey, real quick, I want to talk about what everyone is talking, or I should say follow up on what everyone was talking about. We told you about creative artist agency agent Michael Glantz. He was the guy at the correspondence dinner who a lot of people have been talking about because he's the guy kind of in the corner who, when everything started going down, people are jumping underneath their table, crawling underneath, hiding behind chairs. He's sitting there just nonchalantly taking another bite of food like he could not be bothered with a shooter at the event he was at. President's being rushed off the stage, and he's just sitting there.
It's almost like, are you okay? Do you need help? I don't feel like you value your life like the rest of us do.
Well, he's done an interview.
Okay.
So we have answers now as to why he gave 0 Fs whatsoever and just sat there enjoying his food at the table. That was because he says, he told the New York Times, 2 main reasons. First of all, I have a bad back. I couldn't get on the floor. If I got on the floor, they were going to need people to come over and get me up off the floor. So I wasn't going to do that. And number 2, I'm a hygiene freak. No way I'm getting down on that dirty floor. Not to mention, I just bought this new tux, and I'm not dirtying it up.
Was he being funny, or was he being dead serious?
I think he's being dead serious.
Do we know how old this guy is?
He looked older.
Does it say how old he is in the article? It doesn't. He definitely looks older. I mean, he's got silver hair with a bald spot in the back of it, kind of thinning.
It makes me think that some people's phobias are so strong they would rather die than engage in a phobia.
Or ruin their tux.
Tux. Yeah. He also did post online saying, born and raised in New York. Didn't scare me at all. I didn't want to miss the show.
Oh, my God.
Oh, well, Dana White was the same way.
Yeah.
He wasn't getting down. He wanted to watch it and take it all in.
I definitely think if I were ever in a situation, there's a chance I'm getting scalped. Because I would be the type that would be. I'm definitely creeping over the top of the table at least a little bit, so I can get a view of what's going on. Something's coming by for sure.
Are you kidding? Oh my gosh! Not me.
No, You're 100% coverage.
You're 100% coverage. Okay. I am using women and children to cover me.
Fair enough.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us over to Suffolk County, New York, where a woman was just sentenced to 25 years in prison. This was from an incident that took place a couple years ago on March 22nd, 2024. According to prosecutors, Miss Waddle was in an argument with her boyfriend, and he went to bed. And she decided that she was going to end the argument with a stick of dynamite. Apparently, this is not the first time that she has threatened her boyfriend with the stick of dynamite, but this time she decided she was going to go through with it. So while he laid asleep in bed, she lit the stick of dynamite and threw it into the bedroom. The gentleman was awoken by a hissing sound. Of course, that would be the wick that was burning down, and woke up and saw the flame on the floor. So he decided to grab the stick of dynamite and try and throw it out the window, which I don't know if that was a better idea or not. Because what if someone's outside? It's not exactly going to end well, but then do you let it just explode in the room? He decided to pick it up and throw it away. Unfortunately, the timing wasn't right.
Uh-oh.
No.
Does his hand go with it?
Yeah, his hand went with it.
I bet he's deaf, too. Can you imagine how loud that was?
So loud.
Where do you buy dynamite?
That's a valid question. So, again, this was not the first time that she threw. So this stick of dynamite was just around the house. It was just kept.
Just a spare
in
from
the cabinet.
First one.
Right. Like you keep it in the pantry next to the Funyuns. What are you doing with this stick of dynamite?
This
I don't understand.
This is the Illudium Q36 explosive space modulator. I'm going to blow up my husband.
Oh my God.
So, sure enough, unfortunately, the dynamite did explode, taking his hand with him. He was able to get to the hospital, but there was no saving of the hand. You're holding on to a stick of dynamite. They're not saving anything.
I mean, your fingers went in every direction.
Every single direction.
That probably hurt.
I would think it didn't feel too well. Not only that, because of the surgery, they had to actually amputate part of his arm, too.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so Miss Wendell's going to be spending 25 years behind bars.
You didn't really improve your life.
You did not. No. I'm not exactly
I don't know
sure.
how bad it was, though.
Well, what do you... I'm trying to figure out what you were hoping to happen. Like, it's not like you lit a firecracker in the bedroom to scare him. It was a stick of dynamite.
I'm guessing you wanted him dead, and you were going to say, well, I don't know, he was playing with dynamite.
Yeah, can you play that off?
I don't know.
His hero was Wile E. Coyote. Like, what do you say in that situation? So, yeah, she's going to be spending a bit of time behind bars. Story number 2 takes us overseas to Thailand, where 22 Sri Lankan monks were returning from Thailand back to India. Well, unfortunately, I shouldn't say unfortunately. I'm not exactly sure what their plans were. However, they did get caught at the airport because inside their luggage, they had a record 242 pounds of marijuana.
Weed! Seems like it might be against their creed.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Can Sri Lankan monks smoke marijuana? Is this how they fund their monk activities? Or is this how they stay so calm, cool, and relaxed?
Yeah.
Because they happen to have 242 pounds of marijuana.
Is it primo weed?
You won't get through that vow of silence without a little help.
That is true. Each one of the monks carried about 5 kilos of the narcotic hidden inside false walls of their luggage. Of course, they were caught. They were mostly young students from the temples across Sri Lanka, and they were on a holiday sponsored by a businessman.
These young monks today,
They just don't know. They just don't know how we used to get our weed as monks with all the twigs and seeds. But now you go to Thai, you get it pure right off the branch. Anyways, they are going to be tried. No word on exactly what's going to happen in terms of, they're monks. So are they going to be lenient on the monks? Are they going to have an explanation? Or is this flat out, again, do they know the reasoning? Was this for distribution? Or was this for personal use?
Yeah, that's a lot of weed.
I think they each had 11 pounds or something in their suitcases.
Yeah, somebody's making money.
There's got to be a lead monk here. There's got to be somebody, heading up this operation. Throw the book at that guy.
Yeah, I would find it hard to believe that 22 monks got together to think of a plan.
There's someone
like
in
you
the
said,
power
there's a
position.
ringleader there for sure. Yeah. Anyways, so they're going to, of course, be tried, and rules are pretty strict over in Thailand.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of curious as to what's going to happen there, but good luck. It's not so breaking news. 997 The Blitz.
Smoke weed every day. It's the Morning Blitz.
It's time. Rock and rumble. Kelly versus Goose.
On the Blitz.
All right, we announced the show yesterday. Dawkins going to be at the Rose Music Center Saturday, September 19th with Lita Ford and Lynch Mob.
I want to go to this show.
Well, mark your calendar, September 19th. Tickets go on sale Friday at 10 a.m., Ticketmaster.com. But we've got your tickets before you can even buy them. So if you want something to look forward to mid-September, something to circle your calendar to get you through the summer, we got you. 800-821-9970. Right now, we're going to play another Rock and Rumble for Dawkins tickets. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Tyler.
Tyler. All right, Tyler, you called in first. Your choice. You want to be teamed with Kelly or Goose?
I'm Team Kelly all day.
Oh, yeah, all day.
Oh, all
Did
day.
you hear that?
Okay, all day.
Oh, Tyler.
Screw you, too.
Oh, my gosh.
We are a
power team.
Tyler, you hang on one second. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, it's Kyle.
Hey, Kyle. All right, you are with me. Since Tyler will take Kelly all day. You hang on one second there, Kyle.
Kyle, did you just say, oh, crap?
No.
Is that
I'm
okay?
happy with some silly geese.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, Tyler, Kyle, you guys hang on while we go head-to-head. What are we playing today, Thick?
Well, I figure we'll save the tough stuff for later in the week, and we'll go with opposite song titles.
Opposite song titles.
Yeah.
All right. This is one and one.
Shout out?
No, this is one and
No,
one.
you go back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So who will go first?
Well, I'm losing, so I'll go first. I'm losing in the standings, not this game. Just so you know, Tyler.
All right, Goose. Foreign genius.
Foreign genius would be American Idiots. There we go. Yeah.
Okay, I'm afraid.
All right, Kelly. Sing, clean from you.
Talk dirty to me. Yes! Oh.
All right, Goose. First avoid.
Second coming.
First avoid. Last. Final. That's not final countdown. First. Avoid. Okay, avoid. What's the opposite of avoid?
Yeah, that's a good question, isn't it?
Yes.
I didn't know. I had to look it up.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Avoid. Greet. Meet. First.
I know it's tough.
First. Last or final?
I know it.
You do?
Yeah. Isn't it POD?
No.
No.
Okay. Final.
It's Last Approach,
Last.
a song, a title. It's Approach.
Approach?
Yeah, it's got to be. It's
Okay.
Approach. But I don't know if it's Last. I don't know. Last Approach.
No.
First.
Okay.
Last.
Avoid. Or turn toward. Move forward.
Yeah, you're looking at it
Greet.
completely wrong.
Okay,
All
wait
right,
a minute.
well,
Okay, that's
what
a
is
good
it?
hint. I think I'll drag this on forever. I don't know it.
Last resort.
Okay.
Last
That's yeah. Like
resort.
that.
Yeah, I don't know. Antonym for resort. One of them was avoid.
Okay.
Oh,
That might have been the only one.
I feel like I did pretty well in English.
Resort to this
Resort.
or avoid this.
Yeah.
You know.
All right.
Okay, I see.
Okay.
That was that was a tough one to find. All right. So you were trying to steal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is your turn now,
Okay.
Kelly. Detach, decline.
Oh. Detach, decline would be... All I can think of is click, click, boom, because it has the same... Is that it?
It's got to be.
Yeah.
Wow! Okay, I'll take
Click,
it.
detach. Click,
Yeah.
detach. All right. She's up on you 2-1, Goose. Here we go.
Yeah.
3-city Navy.
3-city Navy is 7-nation Army.
There you go. All right, all tied
I don't know
up.
how 3 and 7 are opposite, but okay.
If you take 10, it's kind of,
Okay. That's quite
You
the
got it, didn't
explanation.
you?
Uh-huh.
All right, Kelly. Noisy confusion.
Quiet.
Goose just looks like he knows it.
Oh, shoot. Is it Pink Floyd? Hold on.
Okay.
Wait, say it again?
Noisy confusion.
Show ends at 10.
It's Pink Floyd, isn't it? Doggone it. Oh, he said I don't know. So that
I
means
can't.
it
I
is.
can't.
Okay.
Wouldn't be fair.
It
Tell you the
is-
band.
Can I Google?
Google what? Noisy confusion?
Yeah.
You think it's
the
going to
opposite
Opposite of noisy confusion?
Go ahead.
Goose?
I give up.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought sure you
Noise.
knew it.
Okay, so let's figure it out. Quiet. It's quiet.
Quiet night. Noisy confusion. Silent.
Oh. Silent lucidity.
That's
Yes.
That's it. Yeah, but you passed.
You
I
did
did
pass.
I passed.
Silent lucidity. I didn't give an answer.
No.
I didn't give an answer.
You said you didn't know it. You guys
said
were
you didn't
figuring it
know.
out.
I was figuring it
All
out.
right, well, you need this one, Goose.
All right.
Lane of fixed nightmares.
Lane of fixed road to broken dreams. Lane to fix nightmares. Lane to fix road from Broken Dreams? I don't know.
Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
Oh, God. I should have figured that out. I should have figured that out.
Kelly dancing.
All right. Tyler.
All day, every day, Tyler. Yes.
All day, Kelly.
Woo!
Congratulations, Tyler. Kyle, I'm not going to leave you empty-handed. I'll give you a pair of tickets to Dockin' as well, so you'll both be there on September 19th, okay?
Okay.
All right. You guys hang on, and we'll get you hooked up.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Well, the average price of gas has now topped $4 a gallon in Ohio. Average from AAA is at $4.08 a gallon statewide, with Franklin County average at $4.17 a gallon. It's officially time to really sort of plan out a trip now. You don't just go out driving willy-nilly. You try to hit all your errands in the most gas-efficient way before you get home.
And let me tell you, I hate to say it, but I was watching this video of a oil and gas expert, and he looked at the last few times that we've had these big price explosions, and this isn't even the worst part. When it comes to not just gas, when it comes to like overall just cost of living, he said when things like this happen, the market's still going to take about 4 or 5 months, and it's going to get worse.
Yeah.
Because they still have all the oil that they've already bought at the lower price.
Right, and he was talking about, but again, not just that, when you start to see the other things being affected by oil and deliveries and flight and things like that, he goes, anytime something like this happens, it's going to get worse before it gets better. We have not reached, so when he's talking about things like large expenses, money set aside, things like that, he goes, plan now, because it's just going to get worse.
The problem, you know what, is that prices went up last time it happened. They never came back down when the gas came down. That's what bothers me so much. And then they'll go up again.
Yep.
Well, they said there's some stations in Columbus at $4.29 a gallon. So, I mean, that's nuts.
That's crazy.
Prices have jumped nearly 40 cents in the past week.
Try pulling a boat when it cuts your gas.
Right, yeah, exactly.
That's why I go to the ponds,
Gosh,
so I don't have to pull the boat.
Yeah. The man accused of opening fire at Saturday's White House Correspondents' Dinner is being charged with attempt to assassinate the President of the United States. During his arraignment in a Washington, D.C. federal court yesterday, Cole Allen was also charged with transportation of a firearm and or ammunition in interstate commerce and discharge of a firearm during a crime of violence. The assassination charge carries a maximum of life, and the other counts carry a maximum of 10 years behind bars. Well, they do not mess around in Singapore. An 18-year-old French student who's in the country for business school posted a stunt on Instagram last month. This guy's name is Didier Gaspard Owen Maximilian.
What?
He went, isn't that a very fancy French name?
What?
Yes.
That sounds made up.
He went to an orange juice vending machine where you can get fresh squeezed orange juice. And he pulled out a straw, one of the straws they offer at the vending machine. He licked it and then put it back. He posted the video to his Instagram story with the caption, "City is not safe." Maximilian was arrested and charged with being a public nuisance and committing mischief. Carries a 2-year prison sentence.
Oh, my God.
2 years. It's gross, though. Don't do that. The company that owns the OJ vending machine filed a police report and had to replace all 500 straws in the dispenser. But, I mean, you don't get over that PR, sort of issue.
Takes a minute, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's my question.
Yeah.
All right, so I put 10 straws in front of you, right? Mm-hmm. And one of them most certainly has been licked by a stranger.
Yeah.
How much money for you to pull a straw and use it?
I got a 90% chance of not getting
right.
that
One out of the 10 straws has been licked.
Well, what's on the table? What are we offering? Or you're asking me how.
If I gave you a crisp $20 bill.
Oh, no.
You're
not
pulling,
20.
You're not
I don't
pulling
need $20.
You don't need $20.
If you offer me 10 grand, I can use 10 grand.
Wow, 10 grand. Okay. All right.
I'll take your 20 for a 90% chance to win it. Just for picking a straw.
What about 5 straws?
Oh, now I'm going to go more toward Kelly.
Or,
who's licking it?
I ask that question every weekend.
I feel like you should be in jail. So this kid is, he's out on bail right now, and he'll be back in court next month. So it's interesting. You go to jail for something like that in Singapore. In the U.S., you can be Ariana Grande, lick a donut, and just have to suffer a little PR.
Right, exactly.
issue.
It goes right on video and nothing happens. Yep.
We embrace a food liquor here, I guess. Those are your three things.
All right, so we were just talking about gas prices creeping around the $4.20 mark. Thick brought up a good point. Kelly brought up a good point. It's that price range where you're starting to think about, do I really have to leave the house? Or can I get things done all in one trip? Because, it's expensive. So maybe you're going to be spending some time at home. Maybe you want to pick up a book. In fact, Thick was just asking you off the air if you've gotten through some books this year, Kelly.
I'm slow. I'm going very slowly. Right now I'm reading a book called The Case for Christ by Lee Strobel, written back in the 80s.
Okay.
Proof of the Bible being the true Word of God.
And this is your...
Truly written by who it says it's written.
Right. And this is like your third book you said?
This is number 3.
On the year.
I mean, we're right on the edge of May. I have read less than a book a month. I'm doing terribly this year.
3 books.
Yeah. In
2026 alone so far.
And I do love, Heather gives me some good recommendations. I love that good,
suspense.
Yeah, I love a good fiction, and I'm not into a good fiction right now, and that's what really gets me going, reading wise.
You have read more books in 2026 than I have read in the 2000s.
Oh.
So,
as far as fiction goes, same here.
Yeah.
I like real stuff.
Well, here's the deal. I was on Amazon, and I saw some books. These are books that you can get if you jump on Amazon right now. I really wish I had more information. I wish I could give you more than just the title, like if I looked up a synopsis or something, but I didn't. But these are actual books you can buy. So if you've read any one of these, please, 800-821-9970. I would love to know what the book is about. You can buy the book, How to Talk to Your Cat About Gun Safety.
Okay.
Does it have a review rating?
I don't know. I should have looked. Yeah, I just kind of compiled this list. I didn't get much information. This one, Thick, this could be for you. I don't know what this book is about, but it seems right up your alley considering how much you conserve. The Toilet Paper Entrepreneur is a book that you can buy on Amazon.
I like it.
And knowing your use of only 4 sheets every time and your poop palm, this might be right up your alley. Eating People is Wrong is another book you can get on Amazon if you want to pick that one up. In case you didn't know that Eating People is Wrong. That shouldn't even be a book. That should be a pamphlet. In fact, it shouldn't even be a pamphlet. It should be the insert on a fortune cookie. One slip. All you need to know. Eating People is Wrong.
Okay.
You can buy this book on Amazon. 5 Very Good Reasons to Punch a Dolphin in the Mouth. I don't know what those 5 reasons are, but they've got them. Another real book. Who Cut the Cheese? A Culinary History of the Fart.
I've heard of that.
I have heard of that one.
You've heard of that book?
Yes.
Okay.
I've not read it.
Available for purchase.
I'll read that after after the book I'm currently.
It's like a good follow-up.
Good follow-up.
Is it the true word of God? Is the Bible real? Followed by Who Cut the Cheese? A Culinary History of the Fart.
Like a palate cleanser. Ew. I shouldn't say fart and palate cleanser in the same sentence.
Hey, sometimes you got to get one taste out of your mouth, so you put another one in there.
Ew.
You can buy this book on Amazon. Do-it-yourself coffins for pets and people.
Oh, I could actually use that.
In case you want to do a little woodworking.
Oh.
Knitting with dog hair. I could use that one. We have found that combing out Birdie does produce a lot of extra hair. So I know you like to bust out the needles every so often. Maybe I'll get you a garbage bag full of dog hair, Kelly.
Knitting needles, he's saying.
Yeah. You can. Yes, the knitting needles, yes.
Oh, jeez.
Here's a book you can buy, Disappointing Affirmations, How to Unfollow Your Dreams. If you're sick of those self-help books trying to motivate you all the time, pick up disappointing affirmations.
Didn't I just say that I am not one who enjoys an affirmation
Yes.
posted online? I
Yep.
don't enjoy those.
This book's right up your alley.
Don't
Kelly.
tell me how to feel.
Here's one. If you're into poetry, this is a book for you. I Could Pee on This and Other Poems.
Oh.
Now I want to read that.
I really want to know what the poem is about called I Could Pee on This.
Jellyfish stings, maybe?
Yeah, rocks,
Okay.
trees at the golf course.
Not a down power line. I
Not a
would
down power
recommend
line,
that.
yes. No, I would recommend that. And finally, this is a book for a lot of people I'm sure they could use. I think I actually have this book on my bookshelf. I think someone got this for me a few years ago, about 10 years ago, as a Christmas gift. The book is just titled How Not to Be a Dick.
Somebody got you that.
I
huh?
think so. I'm
Simple,
almost positive.
It's straightforward.
Yep.
It's probably got some great tips in there.
I'm going to go look for it tonight. I'm almost positive it's sitting on my bookshelf. And it shouldn't be hard to find because there's only about 10 books on my bookshelf.
All unread.
All unread. No, most of them have been read.
Okay.
But they're all pretty old.
Okay.
Like the only book I've read in the 2020s, or in the 2000s, basically, was my brother's book last year. And that was it.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's a good start.
One book.
Yeah.
So,
The first book, How to Talk to Your Cat About Gun Safety. Did you see there's a subtitle?
no.
How to Talk to Your Cat About Gun Safety and Abstinence, Drugs, Satanism, and Other Dangers That Threaten Their 9 Lives.
Okay. I mean, that's a complete tutorial right there.
And on Amazon, 12,681 reviews have it at a 4.7 out of 5.
That's a good book right there.
Hey.
Might have to check
Put it on
check
the
that
list.
out. If you are looking for something, there's that list for you can get from Amazon. Hey, in case you didn't know and you were looking for a reason to celebrate today is National Superhero Day. So you can pretend to be your favorite superhero or what's super. Here's my question. I saw this question posted online. I think it's genius. 800-821-9970. I want you to give us a call and tell us what superpower you really want. However, I'm going to add a caveat in that you can only have a superpower, and I'm going to put a twist on it. Like, Kelly, what would be your superpower?
Well, you guys always try to talk me out of it, but invisibility.
Okay. Would you still want invisibility if the entire time you were invisible, you were letting go nothing but silent but deadlies?
Well, yeah, that's fine.
You wouldn't care.
No,
Yeah,
not
who's
at all.
gonna know?
Because no one would know. They would just blame it on each
Right,
other
Exactly.
or someone else.
I mean, it'd be actually kind of a bonus, if you ask me.
I guess it kind of would be, wouldn't it? Because no one could blame you.
Right.
And you'd be zero embarrassment. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Thick, what about you? What would be yours?
Teleportation.
Teleportation. Okay. Would you teleport? But the only way you could teleport was you have to... You know how, like, Shazam gets his powers by saying Shazam? The only way you can teleport is you have to yell out a terrible racial slur every time.
Oh, no.
Dang.
That's terrible.
I
Why
thought you were
can't
gonna
I
say
have to fart?
Yeah, you could blast hot farts
Blast
to get
hot
in the
farts
air.
to get, no, you have to yell out a god awful racial slur, but then you teleport to where you want to go. Would you still do it?
What, do you want to come
I guess
back?
I could go somewhere secluded where nobody would hear it.
But then when are you ever coming back?
Yeah.
Because once you come back, people are going to know what you did teleport.
No, that has to be a hard no. You can't even
Can't,
think about
that's not
that.
fair. I can't. Why do I get that one?
I'm just saying. But them's the rules. Are you still taking
What if
the
I change
super-
it to time travel? What do I get for that?
time travel? The only way you can time travel is every time you get to where you're going, the second you show up, you're like, poof, and you're here, poof, you just poop your pants instantly.
This is why me? Why does Kelly get to fart? Why am I getting?
And
me?
I get to fart in when I'm invisible.
Well, you're invisible.
I know.
Right.
She's
I mean,
getting
best of
a
all worlds.
bonus to her superhero power, and I'm getting punished.
Yeah, that's true. I did give her kind of an easy one. I'm sorry. Apologize.
Anyway.
I mean, you got to take the poop your pants. That's the way better of the two options.
I'm time traveling. Now I have to get clothes? I don't even know
You gotta
where.
bring an extra set of
What
shorts.
if I travel
don't
back
ya?
in time
Right.
and I want to see the cavemen? I guess I can just take off my clothes.
You just take off your clothes, you'll be
because
fine.
then I'll fit right in.
And if you go back to like Game of Thrones time, they all smell like poop anyways.
That's true.
So
medieval times.
yeah, wouldn't be too bad. I don't know. If I had the ability to teleport anywhere in the world,
Yeah.
I would probably take the racial slur. I would just explain myself.
Yeah, I guess that you could do that.
Now, will you be forgiven? I don't know, but I get to teleport and you don't.
Because it's you've seen the movie Jumper.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so that's what. Yeah, just to be able to do that, man.
that'd be great.
Teleport into a bank, grab some
Uh-huh.
money, teleport out.
That'd be unbelievable. Here's the thing. I'm not saying it's right at all.
No.
But you've had people use, like Morgan Wallen, the country artist. He was caught on video saying a racial slur.
Yeah.
He seems to be
And he
doing
gets
all right.
to teleport anywhere.
He can get teleport
Yeah,
anywhere.
he is doing pretty good, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he's doing all right. And I think, let's say it like the two of you. If I were to yell out a racial slur knowing I could teleport, I don't think that you two would believe that I'm saying the racial slur out of anger. I'm not
Right.
using it in a derogatory manner like, racial slurs were invented for. I'm using it for good. What if I
Like
could
instead
get
of saying "Almighty ISIS," you'd say, "Yell out the
something horrible? Yeah.
Yeah, there's
But what
there's no sugarcoating that.
I know there
That's
isn't.
a tough one.
It is a tough one. But I could save people's lives. What if you need a heart transplant? I'm standing here with the donor in one hospital. I yell out a racial slur, and I'm at the next hospital holding the heart
It's like you're
that
doing
I
it
just
to save lives.
Save lives.
Well, I guess you don't have a choice then, do you?
I mean, come on.
Yeah, people will understand.
I think they would understand then.
Are you trying to?
I'm trying to make racial
crazy.
slurs okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. No, I am not. That is the
I know
last
you're
thing
not.
I am doing. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Yeah, I was calling in about the superpowers.
Yes. What kind of who's this, by the way? What's your name?
This is Brian.
Brian, if you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Probability control.
Probability control. So you just want to be really, really lucky all the time.
Well, yeah. Increase the probability of winning, increase the probability if you wanted dragon. You could do it all.
Yeah, that is true. You absolutely could. What if every time you used your probability control, an orphan that you don't know dies?
Oh my God!
Damn!
Well, way to make it dark, Goose.
That's what he does. That's his job.
That's a question. You're sitting there at the blackjack table. You've got probability control. You can control the fact that most likely an ace and a king are coming on your next two cards to hit that blackjack. But just so you know, somewhere in a home is an 8-year-old little girl that's just going to kick the bucket once you hit blackjack.
Poor little red-headed Annie's going down.
If you really want to go dark with it, I mean, you could always just go for the big win and just get it all done and only lose one.
Just lose once. Do the huge high roller room, one bet, give up one orphan, and you're set for life.
Gosh.
So that's like saying, would you accept $1 billion if an orphan died?
An orphan died, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's that. Oh, Kelly is uncomfy right now.
She is.
Man, my humid farts are sounding better and better. The invisible human,
The invisible human farts are sounding way better.
steaming, fiery, disgusting, but nobody can see it.
Just straight hot snakes,
That is-
but nobody cares.
You guys are great.
Have a great one, man. We'll talk to you later. 99.7 The Blitz. Well, if you are on the dating scene right now, there's a chance you have at least one app on your phone that you're scrolling left and right through. I know I went through the whole series of them back in my single days, and it happens quite a bit. Maybe you go on a couple dates. Maybe you think things are working out. You date for like a month or whatever. It doesn't work out. You go back to swiping, and you see a lot of the same faces again. But there's an even bigger thing that's happening because there are so many different sites out there now that 8% of people have admitted they have accidentally dated someone a second time. It's been like a year or two. You're back on the dating scene. You meet up and you're like, wait a minute.
Hang on.
We did this. Because there's a chance maybe it was like a real quick coffee date or whatever. Didn't pan out, whatever the case may be. So it wasn't real fresh on your mind. Wasn't like you went on a date last week, but sure enough, you end up being back on a date with the same person. And I want to know if this has ever happened to someone before. Now, I think a lot of couples have done like the take a break sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's not what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're not talking about taking a break. You
Right.
figure things out and you get back together. I'm talking about you're out there dating and maybe a couple minutes in, or maybe the second you meet up, you're like, hold on a second. We've done this before. I don't know if it's ever worked out.
Or what if one of you doesn't realize it and the other one's like, yeah, we went out last year.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, but maybe it was a Tinder one-night stand, and then 2 years later,
Totally
you
could have been.
changed her color, changed hair color or something, and you swiped again, and like, well, hey, it was great 2 years ago. I'm up. Let's
Well,
go.
because here's the thing. I know that we've had this conversation many a times. Nora and I are very happy of the fact of when we met, because we grew up not far from each other. There is a 100% chance we crossed paths. She used to come to the nightclubs I used to DJ all the time. I know that we've crossed paths.
Yep.
Not necessarily talked, but we've been in the same room before. And it wouldn't have worked out in previous incarnations and previous years.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have to be
it's
in the
about
right
the
spot at the
timing,
right
yeah.
time. Yeah, absolutely. So I can absolutely see if we went on like a second date a couple years later if the first time didn't work out. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Donnie.
Donnie, have you dated someone for a second time at some point in your life?
So, yeah, at a bar, meet a girl, go home. Wasn't great. Never talked again. Not never. Because 2 years later, my best friend calls me. He's like, hey, got a girl I want you to meet, double date, go out. And it's the girl from the bar.
Oh, my
blind
God.
date.
Did you know right away when you showed up for the double date?
I did.
Okay.
Did she?
She did. It was a horrible, yeah, it was horrible.
Horrible date. Very memorable, horrible date. So then what happened on the blind date? Was it just as horrible? Did you not even go through with the blind date?
Actually, we did, and it was all right. But we made a lot of jokes about the other date.
The double, right, from before. What didn't click the first time? What was so bad about the date the first time?
Oh, that's rated R.
Yeah,
Oh.
he said they met at the bar and went home.
Oh, okay.
And it did not
That's
go
where-
well
that's
at
where it
home.
went south.
That's where it didn't go well. Okay.
Was it her fault or yours?
I think a mix of
Okay.
A mix of both.
Well, there was no
Yeah.
chemistry then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
that happens.
Yeah.
Yep. That's,
We'll call it that.
yeah.
Oh, God. There is a story here just
There is.
begging to be told.
I mean, when you can't get the rhythm right, when you're going out and she's going in, like, you got to line those things up. And if
Yeah.
it doesn't line up,
Well,
it can be very unfortunate.
it happens.
Well,
It was not good.
not good. And I'm assuming by the double date, like, you didn't end up in a serious relationship or anything.
At all.
Yeah, not at all. Okay. Fair
Not
enough.
at all.
Well, I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much. 800-821-9970. Are you part of this 8%? Have you gone on a date with someone and a year later, 2 years later, whatever the case may be, you end up... Because I have heard stories of people who, like, dated in college and then they go off and do their thing.
Yeah.
And then they
Oh,
come
yeah.
back together 10, 20 years later. It's like,
And it
oh,
works.
we knew each other. And it
Yeah.
works. Yeah, absolutely.
And now, all right, I'm listening. 3 things you need to know before you go.
UK's royal couple has a full day on tap today in Washington, D.C. King Charles and Queen Camilla arrived yesterday, spent most of the day with President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump. Members of the Senate and House will gather in the House chamber this afternoon for a joint meeting to receive an address by King Charles. Later, the President and First Lady host a state dinner featuring Charles and Camilla. 2 huge wildfires continue to burn in southeastern Georgia, destroying more than 120 homes. The wildfires have burned about 54,000 acres, and one of the fires is now bigger than Manhattan. It's a pretty big fire. Well, hey, if you ever experience that creepy feeling in your body when you walk into an old building or an abandoned house and you think this place feels haunted, even if you don't believe in ghosts, you're like, something creepy is going on. There may be a very interesting and scientific explanation. Research out of Canada has found that ultra-low frequencies that are imperceptible to the human ear could create feelings of unease And let me tell you where these frequencies come from. Decrepit plumbing and old ventilation systems produce these frequencies. And when, I guess, the human body is exposed to these low frequencies, they need to do further research, but they think it produces a hormone that's linked to increased irritability and stress. Wow. So your body sort of feels the stress of these frequencies that come from old plumbing. Or old ventilation systems. That is pretty interesting, though, isn't it? So
nothing's really haunted.
Yeah,
it's just some old plumbing.
And you've always stood by that. Yep, you're like, show me a ghost. I'm ready to see one.
I would love to see one.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And because I can always tell when you hear those weird sounds.
Yeah.
Last time you hear it. Last time I was in one of these like haunted places. It was just like sneaky ghost right there.
Yep.
Those old-timey ghosts that eat all the beans around the campfire.
Yeah. Turns out it's just decrepit plumbing. All right, those are your three things.
All right, pop quiz, real quick. I want you to think of your favorite movie that starts with based on a true story. Because there are some good ones out there. Can you think of one? It could be... you can talk sports stories that have gone down. You can talk musical biographies that have gone down. You can talk about military-type things that have gone down.
Remember the Titans.
Okay, that's a good one.
I would have said Blair Witch Project, but...
but...
You fooled me.
You know what I did learn not that long ago? Most of the Remember the Titans, although it's a great movie, is a bunch of BS. The movie version is a whole bunch of BS.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Great movie. And there are certain aspects of the movie that are true, but it was very, very dramatized.
You know what I loved? The Social Network.
Oh,
I really like that movie.
So good.
Absolutely. That's a good one.
One that I love is The Dirt, which is the Motley Crue story.
I never saw that. Okay.
Yeah, my God, you'd love it.
It's not done as a documentary. That's done as a movie.
It's done as a movie, based on the book that they wrote.
Right.
But they turned it into a movie. I think that's a great one. There are so many based on true story movies. Granted, how much is based on a true story? Little give and take here and there, but whatever. I found the next one. And this isn't going to be, although serious, and all of these facts are real, it's so funny. I'm picturing this ensemble cast of the 1904 Olympic Marathon. Now, you would think, who would make a movie out of the 1904 Olympic Marathon? But let me tell you about the 1904 Olympic Marathon. Only 14 people completed the race. Not started the race. Only 14 people completed the race because it was 104 degrees outside when they were running this 26.2 miles. Not only that, they only had one water station on the entire course, and it was 12 miles in. And it was a well that they were drinking out of. Not even like cups of water or anything. This is a straight well. Not only that, there was only one water station because it was done on purpose. The Olympic organizers were secretly doing a case study on severe dehydration in athletes. They kept the water from them to see what would happen in this 104-degree weather. The guy who won the Boston Marathon the year before, he was the odds-on favorite to win the race. He made it 20 minutes before he started throwing up everywhere because it was so hot. There was a Cuban runner that was in the race. Here's the thing. He wasn't invited. He just joined the race. He just got in the race and was like, I'm going to run this. Another runner that Cuban runner actually ended up eating some rotten apples during the race. He ended up projectile vomiting and pooping all over the place. He stopped for a couple hours to take a nap and came in 4th place.
Oh my God, with a 2-hour nap in the middle?
With a 2-hour nap in there after being like food sick. Now, the first guy to actually cross the finish line was immediately disqualified because he full-on admitted he gave up a few minutes into the race and hopped in a car and they drove him to the finish line. But once he saw the finish line, he's like, yeah, I'll get out and run the rest. And he was the first to cross the finish line. The actual winner of the race, who actually ran the whole race, pretty much died because he was given brandy and rat poison because they thought rat poison was a little bit of a performance-enhancing drug back then. So by the time he crossed the finish line, he was just about dead. He had needed help crossing the finish line, and they took him right to the hospital. The guy lost 8 full pounds during the race. You're not supposed to lose 8 pounds that quickly. That is not good. The man was almost dead. So I'm telling you, they have to make a movie based on the 1904 Olympic Marathon.
Yeah, I would watch that. That is criminal.
It's got to be like Will Ferrell, Jack Black,
we want a comedy.
Paul Rudd.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, with all this going down, how absurd all of this is. Get the guy from the Ant-Man movies who did the recaps. What's his name? Oh, Pena. Michael Pena. He could be the Cuban runner. Oh, man, this would be such a great ensemble cast. I want to write this script so bad. Anyways, there you go. The 1904 Olympic Marathon. Go look it up. It's an unbelievable story.
Oh, my gosh, it's nuts that they did that on purpose.
On purpose.
Kelly, you didn't mention, you know what you didn't mention? Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, yeah?
That's a good one.
God. I mean, dude, as I'm thinking about it, I mean, you think about it, like Aaron Brockovich.
Yep.
All the President's Men. Beautiful Mind. Rain Man.
9801, Pain and Gain. If you have not watched Pain and Gain, you want to talk about absurd stories. It's the story of 3 bodybuilders in Miami who kidnapped a rich man and basically forced him to sign over all of his belongings while they had him kidnapped. But he ends up escaping, and no one believes his story. And in fact, in one point during the movie, I'm not going to tell you what happens in the scene, but at one point, the movie freezes, and at the bottom, some text pop up, and it says, yes, this is still a true story.
Oh, my God.
That's how unbelievable. Yeah, if you haven't watched Pain and Gain, you would love it. It's Mark Wahlberg, The Rock, and Anthony Mackie.
All right.
Yeah, you got to check it out.
Pain and Gain.
Yep.
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas is another one.
Yeah, Henry Hill.
That's probably way up there in terms of the best one, for sure.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us down south. We have ourselves WTF. What the Florida? Lake County, Florida, where deputies in Lake County are looking for 2 men in an attempted theft. Here's the deal. 2 men are seen on top of the Del Air building trying to steal an air conditioning unit. Now, I'm talking about one of these rooftop big ol' air conditioning units, industrial air conditioning units, a $20,000 air conditioning unit. Here's the thing. If you're going to get on top of a building at 7 a.m. with your tools to attempt to steal a $20,000 air conditioning unit, make sure there aren't cameras around. More importantly, make sure those cameras aren't live, and make sure the owner of the building or business doesn't have the ability to live stream his live camera feed, which is exactly what happened. As the men start to use their drills to unscrew the air conditioning unit, someone comes over the camera on the speaker system going, hey, you can't do that. That's mine. And by the way, I'm streaming this all over the World Wide Web right now. And the guys are seen turning their head going, huh? Looking right at the camera.
Oh, gosh.
So I have a feeling it will not be long, as the Lake County Sheriff's Office does have contact information up on their website and the news story at WFTV Channel 9, where you can call if you recognize these men, because there's no hiding of the faces. There's no nothing. They're looking dead right in down the scope, right into the camera.
The greatest thing is the comment section when you post, when a police department posts something like that, because somebody does know these people.
Yep.
And you get comments. You know that guy in Licking County who fired a shot off at some guy trying to help his girlfriend and then ran up to Knox County abandoned. They're still looking for this guy, right?
Yep.
He's armed and dangerous, etc. Read the comment section. They'll be like, yeah, I went to high school with that guy. He was a jerk back then. I'm not surprised.
They all have commentary.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Speaking of doing things online you're not supposed to be doing, our second story takes us down to San Antonio, Texas, where Adiz Okafor is a 34-year-old who was just fired from her job at a midtown fintech firm. An IT audit discovered that she was participating in her Zoom meetings, her virtual meetings. Ever since September 22nd, she has been attending her meetings with an 11-second looped video of herself just thoughtfully nodding.
I don't hate this.
For the past 4 years, any meeting that has come up, she has just been posting this video or opening the video on Zoom, and it's just her going, nodding her head up and down.
You've got to go more than 11 seconds.
Right.
Yeah, that's too obvious. You have to go at least a minute.
Oh, you got to get like...
More than that?
Yeah. I think
take
you got
one
about 10.
take one afternoon and just film a bunch.
Yeah.
And then go ahead and...
Here's the deal. During the internal IT and HR investigation, they found out she filmed the original nod video the first week on the job. She named the file Engage Posture Final. The loop included one strategic blink every 4.2 seconds for realism. She upgraded it twice, once for better lighting and once to add gravitas, as she put it when she was interviewed. She added a little bit more of a head nod.
Well, I love her. Somebody needs to hire this woman. She's very ingenious. She knows how to make the most of her time.
She attended 1,874 meetings with this video.
Which is why you need a video like
That's
that. That's
right.
an insane number of meetings to ask somebody to attend.
In 4 years.
In 4 years.
That's nuts.
How am I say it again?
1,847. That's a meeting
like
a day. If not more, yeah.
1,840. Yeah, that's 2 meetings. Okay, and we're talking probably only weekdays.
Yeah.
So you're talking 250 a year. That's only 1,000 days in a year.
Yeah.
I mean, in 4 years.
Oh,
So a couple meetings a day?
that's insanity.
She was promoted twice during this period.
She's so attentive during meetings.
Her manager in one of her reviews said, praised her performance for being the most present person on the call.
Oh, I love it so much.
She was named Employee of the Quarter of Quarter 2, 2023. Wow. Now, the whole thing came unraveled when a new VP came into the company and attempted to compliment her earrings mid-meeting. And she was just seen shaking her head. Apparently, she was at the grocery store in the HEB produce aisle, and she didn't react. The VP repeated the compliment. The loop just nodded.
Oh.
So the VP grew suspicious. It turned into a little more of investigation. And that's when they found out not only has she been attending these meetings for the past 4 years, she had a second job that she was holding. And here's the thing. She said she was trying to make ends meet in this economy, so she had to work 2 jobs. Which I kind of get, but you can't scam your first employer out of all this work in 1,874 meetings.
There's a lot of people that are doing side stuff at their regular jobs.
Oh, for sure.
A lot of them.
Yes, absolutely.
What are those things called that move like a mouse?
They had those
vibrator,
automated mouse mover. Yep.
Yeah, because people, if you're on, like, I guess on Google Meet or whatever the heck people work on, if you aren't moving your mouse often enough, it'll say that you're offline.
Nora says that all the time. She says, I got to move the mouse. Not that she doesn't work. She works, but I'm just saying.
Right, but sometimes you're not actively doing something on that particular program.
Right.
It's such an insane waste of time to monitor your employees like that.
But what does that also say about the business that she went 4 years and no one noticed this 11-second looped video?
Or no one talked to her during any of these meetings.
That too, yeah. How important was she in these meetings if she attended all these meetings and no one...
They were probably worthless meetings that nobody spoke because they wanted them to end.
It was just kind of the update meetings where it's like, we're going to update you on this new process or this new program or whatever. So you just sit there and take notes.
We don't need you peons to pipe up.
Right. There you go. It's your Not So Breaking News, 99.7 The Blitz. Last week, I think it was like Thursday, we had a story, and it was like some ridiculous amount of like 70-some% of people say that they can tell the difference from what water they're drinking. Because a lot of people now, They either have their Stanleys or their to-go, metal somethings, or they're buying bottled water. I know we buy bottled water that we have at the house. But I don't think I could tell the difference between water. Nora swears up and down, if I ever get a cup of water or a bottle of water and leave it on my nightstand, if it takes a couple days to get through with it, she'll, dump out my cup of water. She goes, no, you need fresh water. That water's stale. I'm like, no, what are you talking about? It's fine.
She's right. It's collected some particulates in the air. Farticulates.
Some farticulates?
Specific, yeah.
Okay.
What if you put the lid back on it?
Well, I usually just have an empty plastic, whatever, drinking cup. But it never really bothers me.
I've heard that a water ionizer makes a huge difference.
Okay.
But I think that it's just like a mental thing.
What did you say?
Is that what it's called? You ionize your water?
Yeah, they have ionizers, yeah. But you have a Brita or something, don't you? You said?
Yeah, we have the water line going to our fridge, there's a filter downstairs, and then there's a filter in the fridge, so it actually goes through two filters.
Okay. All right.
And I definitely know the difference between that and my tap water. Okay. Now, as far as brands of water, who knows?
Well, we went out.
Well, everybody's always crapping on Dasani. It's the worst water ever. And I'm like, I drink Dasani. I can't taste it different.
It's water.
Do we have Dasani today?
We do.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got Dasani, Smart Water, Fiji Water, and then you brought in Giant Eagle
Purified water. And then my own tap water.
And your own tap water. So we have 5 different waters to try.
I'll never. Okay.
So after this break, we're all going to take a quick potty break. So we might play 2 songs because we're in the bathroom peeing. But we all have 5 cups. So how do you want to do this? Because we wrote on the bottom of the cups what they are.
Then we just gave everybody each other 5, but mixed them all around.
So I just all want to grab a cup and say what we think it is?
Yes. Let's do that.
Okay. Just grab any of your 5 cups. First sip of water. Here we go.
Okay. I have a guess.
You have a guess? Tastes like water.
Yeah. It's definitely not my tap water. This is one of the...
I think it's Thick Rick's double filtered. That's what I have.
Oh.
I'm going to say this is Dasani I'm drinking. All right, look at the bottom of your cup. Oh, see, I almost said that. You've got the Dasani.
No, that's an F. Fiji.
Oh, Fiji. You got the Fiji. Okay. I got the tap water.
Okay.
Which I was going to say... I think I can taste something in there.
Okay. What do you think, Dick?
What is Smart Water? Is it supposed to have a different taste than regular water?
No,
I'll say Smart Water.
Okay.
What's on the bottom?
What you got?
N? Oh, no, it's an S.
Smart you got Smart Water.
Oh, I got Smart Water.
Hey, very good.
All right. Cup number 2.
Number 2.
Here we go. Let's see if it tastes any different.
Oh, it tastes the exact same.
I was going to say this. This tastes a little bit cleaner than tap water, but not much. No, it doesn't. This is Giant Eagle water. Yes, Giant Eagle.
I think I have tap water.
Yeah, this is definitely out of my tap.
Tap. I got it right.
Tap. Oh, tap. We all 3 got that one right.
Tap.
And this is...
It's Giant Eagle.
Giant Eagle, yeah, I got it right. Okay.
Pretty much tap, yeah.
So we got all that right.
Well, no, the Giant Eagle's purified. I buy it in the bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's,
okay. All right.
All right, next one.
Next one.
Thick 2 for 2 right now. It's pretty good. This is clean. I actually can taste a little bit of a difference here.
Well, they all should be clean except the tap. Look what my tap. See what my tap water does without the filter?
I think it's Dasani.
Oh, you just took a drink. Oh, you already took a drink?
Yeah, just changed it. See, I think this is Fiji water. Oh, no, this is Smart Water. I should have known that.
Mine's Smart Water.
Wasn't this
Easy Coke.
Dick, what do you got?
I'm going to say it's the Giant Eagle purified water.
Okay. Giant Eagle. Wow.
All right.
Thick 3 for 3.
I just got to get 2 more right. I'm just getting lucky here. Except, I'm telling you, the tap water I know.
Wait, you've gotten all 3 right so far?
Yeah, he's gotten all 3.
What the heck?
It's just luck. It's just luck, other than the tap water.
All right, here we go. Number 4.
4. All right, this is the Fiji water. Yeah, I got this one right. This is the Fiji water.
I got Giant Eagle. Oh, I got it right.
You got it right?
Yep.
So I don't even know what's left for me to try, though.
See, this just tastes like the Giant Eagle purified water, which I already had.
So it's not. So it's got to be.
And it tastes like the Smart Water, which I already had.
Uh-huh.
So it's got to be. But you say Dasani sucks, so this must be
No,
Fiji.
that's what people say.
Right.
I can't taste the difference.
No, this is the Dasani.
Dasani, okay.
I only have Dasani left, so by process of elimination, I have Dasani. Yep.
I think I have the Dasani left as well.
This is good.
Yeah.
So I'm going straight from Dasani to Fiji.
Okay, see if you can tell the difference.
No, there's no difference.
No, yeah.
To me, the Dasani tastes better than tap water, but I don't mind tap water.
Everything's better than tap water. Because I can taste, I get that you get that
I
chlorine
You can
hint.
taste a little chlorine, but I don't mind that taste
I would
at
say
all.
the tap water was the only one that you could
really tell.
Yeah. But the other ones, they all taste.
But all 5 of them have those wonderful PFAs, those forever chemicals. Oh, you just get those in you. You just know they're in there in you. For
Oh,
good.
absolutely.
Drinking from a styrofoam cup or adding the cancer causing on top of it. Oh, God.
It's delish. So, yeah, I think you seem like one of the 70-some% that can tell the difference.
That's
Dude, that was
incredible.
luck. It was other than the tap water. The tap
Right.
water I knew immediately.
Yeah.
The other ones, it was just luck.
Yeah, so
I did the Dasani and the Fiji back to back, and I could not tell the difference
But
between
the
the two.
Fiji bottle is much prettier.
it is much prettier.
Yeah, it's
Basically, know that all of that stuff is all coming from about the same
The
spot.
same
run through a
source.
filter.
That's right.
Yeah, run
the
through a
nice,
filter.
pretty bottles are designed to get you to buy it.
Absolutely, they are 100%. So
What do those cost? Those bottles?
They're
they're
not cheap.
like $4.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I mean,
Yeah, I think the Fiji was 2 for 5. I'm sorry, 2 for 9 when I bought them this morning.
This is if you're going to offer
absurd.
bottled water to people and you want people to think you have class.
Yes, Fiji. Enjoy
Yeah.
the Fiji water. No, thank you. I'm good. What was it yesterday that we broke down between men and women? There was a list. Oh, darn. What was
it was
it?
fast food.
Yeah, fast food and what genders and age groups prefer which fast food, and basically McDonald's came out number 1 on top, although you said Arby's would be your choice, but you haven't had fast food in years, Kelly.
I wouldn't mind McDonald's.
Love me some McDonald's. Well, they did it again.
Burger King.
They did it again, and this time it was with the casual dining sit-down restaurants.
Okay.
Same thing. Broke it down by men and women and a little bit by age group as well.
What are we talking about, like Applebee's and stuff?
Yep, that's exactly it. And number 1 on the list for both men and women is the same. I completely disagree with. I don't agree with most of this list. But you want to take a guess as to the number 1 casual
Olive Garden.
dining restaurant?
Is it Olive Garden?
Gotta
It's
be.
Olive Garden.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. I love Olive Garden, and I am not ashamed to admit it.
You
Once
love
you
it.
get past the dirty dish rag smell, if you're going like, there is like a scent, and and maybe it's just in a one particular Olive Garden, but their food is reliable. Their salads and dressing delicious. The free breadsticks are just really good. It's a solid meal. I'm never disappointed at Olive Garden.
I guess if
Okay.
you're eating in Olive Garden, yeah, then you constantly getting hot, fresh breadsticks. But man, they get cold quick when you
Right,
get
yeah, you
carry
get the
out.
hot, yeah.
And a reheated Olive Garden breadstick sucks.
But,
But
I'll
we're
tell you
talking
what.
about sit down
Sit
in
down,
the
right,
restaurant.
if
yeah.
you're in the restaurant.
But you
But
can-
see, if I get carry out, I don't get the dirty dish rag
You
smell.
can get that anywhere though, because probably number 1 on my list, or towards the top, would be Outback, and their loaves of bread they bring you can be fairly stale, or if you get a fresh, soft, warm one,
Yeah.
that dark, was it rye loaf or pumpernickel loaf, whatever it is they give you. Oh, it's so
Ooh, that
good.
sounds good.
But Outback came at number 7 for men.
Okay.
Is it like their steaks are good?
I think. See, here's the thing. Texas Roadhouse came in number 2 behind Olive Garden.
Now,
That's
Everybody
what's-
goes to Texas Roadhouse.
I like
swear.
Outback so much better than Texas Roadhouse.
I've been to Texas. I like Longhorn.
Okay.
Every time I pass a Texas Roadhouse, no matter what time of day it is, that lot is packed.
It is. They do get some business there. Applebee's at number 3, Chili's at number 4, IHOP, Cheesecake Factory, Outback, Cracker Barrel, Buffalo Wild Wings, and Red Lobster. See, Buffalo Wild Wings would be number 1 for me.
Really?
Yeah.
You like their wings?
I think they're pretty good.
They're so small.
And they're fairly small, but it's the only place you can get Thai curry. They have an amazing Thai curry sauce that I love. And their burgers are good, too. And
I like their food. I do like some of their other food.
Their Hatch green chili queso. Yeah.
But don't you feel weird if you go to BW3 and don't get wings?
A little bit. I like them so much that I get them. That's what I get. So I would definitely put it higher. Men did have Chili's ranked higher. Women didn't have Buffalo Wild Wings ranked at all. They had Red Robin in there. See, I would take...
Yes, I love Red Robin.
Red Robin would be in the top 5 for me.
For sure.
I haven't been there. I still haven't been to
you've got to go. It is a really nice
experience.
Wow. It is crowded, and it is like sort of geared toward kids, I think, in a way, because they've got their Red Robin guy walking around. But it is good food.
They have got a great burger
They have a great menu.
Yep.
I would say, as far as my favorite goes, and I don't think it's national. It's regional. Would be Beer Barrel.
Oh, that's regional. Yeah, that's not a. That's
but
not
that place,
thing.
man, they got the best wings I've ever eaten, and they got a great menu of good food.
If you're a little bit older, you prefer Outback Longhorn, and no surprise here, Cracker Barrel for the older people. You know, when you want your soft food at 4:30,
right?
Go ahead and head on over to Cracker Barrel.
Isn't that like a little bit nicer, Bob Evans?
Yes.
Cracker Barrel basic.
Yep.
I haven't been there either.
Say I have. I've been to Cracker Barrel in the last couple of years. I would say it is on par with Bob Evans.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Gen Zers loved Chili's. They had Chili's ranked number 1. So the younger
I like
generation
Chili's. We just don't have one anywhere around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, where is the closest? There's not one on... There's got to be one on Hilliard Rome. There's not one in that whole mix of stuff?
We used to have one on Mill Run, and it's gone.
Yeah, I don't mind a little pick 3 from Chili's for
they got good ribs.
Yep. Oh, there's one at the airport. Chili's.
Oh,
they got those
airport Chili's everywhere in airports. Oh, yeah. Airport Chili's are a given. That's where you're going to get your cocktail before you get on your plane.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Well, obviously, we cannot handle ourselves at Taco Fest every year, so they're moving the event out of Columbus.
What?
Yeah. You know, they've had just such troubles with that festival. So now it's going to be held at Fortress Obetz on June the 6th and 7th. Guests must be 21 or older to attend.
Yeah, it was always the kids were the problem, the teenagers.
Yes. Oh, so there's been violence at Good Ale and Genoa Parks during the Taco Fest. So 2022, they had a shooting, a bunch of fights in 2024 and 2025. So they're like, no more.
So you think the problem was more about it being Taco Fest or the location? Obviously, if they're going to move it,
I guess,
to the Fortress, they must think it's the location and not the festival. I mean, why would tacos make people, do stupid crap?
It's the age-old law of the person is smart and people are dumb. You get a large group together,
right.
Then
mob mentality,
right? Yep.
Well, you may want to think twice about those fish oil supplements. A new study from the Medical University of South Carolina is raising some concerns. Scientists found that in people with head injuries, and they're talking multiple head injuries, so I'm assuming like a football player who might get a couple concussions, etc., omega-3 fatty acids in fish oil may actually interfere with your brain's ability to repair itself. They say it weakens blood vessel stability, disrupts healing signals, and adds to harmful protein buildup, which is tied to cognitive decline. So maybe back up a little bit on the old fish oil supplement. Texas Tech quarterback Brendan Sorsby was expected to be in contention for the Heisman this coming season. Instead, it's not clear whether he will take a single snap because of what ESPN is calling college football's biggest modern gambling scandal. According to an article in The Atlantic, the fifth-year senior has taken a leave of absence from the team and has entered a gambling rehab program. This as the NCAA reportedly investigates his betting activity on games going back to his days as a freshman at Indiana. Both The Atlantic and a separate ESPN story quote sources saying that Sorsby began making small bets on his own team's games at Indiana in 2022. He is not alleged to have tried to influence any game's outcome, and the Indiana bets were always on the Hoosiers to win. And he did not bet on games in which he appeared. That's according to ESPN. But the stories do allege that Sorsby went on to make hundreds or perhaps thousands of bets on various sports since then via a gambling app. Now, NCAA rules allow for permanent loss of eligibility if an athlete bets on games involving their own school. And they also penalize betting on other schools in their sport. Sorsby was on track, get this year alone to make about $5 million that Texas takes to NIL deals.
Man, throwing it all away.
Maybe completing. Now, if he's ruled ineligible to play, he could enter the NFL supplemental draft. And there's a shot for him there, I guess.
Yeah.
But, woof, that's a way to
good luck.
Botch your future, isn't it? Or botch your present, I should say.
Yeah, exactly.
$5 million.
Your present and your future. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. What do you think about it, Thick?
It's weird because if you're first off, it's betting on games that you're not involved in. I don't know what the problem is.
Betting on your own team to win,
and he's not even playing.
He wasn't playing.
Well, this goes back to Pete Rose. He only ever bet the Reds to win.
Yeah,
that's it. That was his team. He coached the Reds. He bet them to win every game. And
yeah.
So I don't know, man.
If you're going to do it, though,
you do know your own guys and their injuries and stuff, so you might have some.
You have some inside info.
Did he always bet on Indiana to win?
Did.
Always to win.
Always to win.
Boy, that's a stupid bet, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
I mean, I guess you're using point spread though. So,
but let's say you love sports betting, fine. You know how many sports there are and how many bets you can place. Don't bet on football.
Yeah,
it's pretty simple. Yeah,
that's the only thing I do. I do the parlays, and that's it. That's
right, but you're not. You don't play. You don't play.
I know. So, I'm just saying, I wouldn't even know what to bet on basketball and baseball.
Right.
Who knows?
Well, you might think it's stupid that you couldn't sell your own gold pants in exchange for tattoos,
right.
But it's still a rule, and you have to follow it.
I know. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
This is something somebody gave you. I should be able to sell it if I want to.
And you could probably do it these days.
I don't know.
I don't know if you could at all.
I don't know what
knows?
the rules are on that stuff now.
Yeah, I don't know. All right. Those are your 3 things.
You want to take a little trip this summer? Well, plan accordingly because prices are skyrocketing, unfortunately. As we mentioned earlier, of course, we've all seen the price of gas, but that is starting to affect other things, as it always does, because, gas and oil kind of rule the world in terms of things getting somewhere, including you and your car, or if you're jumping on a plane. So, if you want to take a little trip, make sure you've got the dollars set aside, and like I said, depending on where you go, you're going to spend more money. So they have put together the list of most expensive places to travel. Most expensive place you're going to go, Anchorage, Alaska. I don't know who's taking a vacation to Anchorage, Alaska, but
it's supposed to be gorgeous in the summer.
I believe it.
I mean, people talk about the cruise, the Alaskan cruise in the summer.
Yep. Number 2 on the list. This is where I would go, New York City.
No thanks.
Still very expensive if you want to head out there. Santa Barbara, California, Key West, Florida.
Oh, that sounds good.
And Miami, wrapping out the top 5.
Key West sounds really good.
Key West is a blast, but again, can be expensive. Not as bad. I'm shocked Miami's cheaper than Key West because I know Miami. I've been there a couple times, and man, you pull up to one of the little South Beach bars.
Yeah.
Boy, you're paying $19 a drink.
See, give me the all-inclusive places.
Yeah, yep. Now, if you want the most affordable in terms of things to do, hotel stays, food prices, things like that, pack up the car, boys and girls. We're heading to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
Okay, yeah, I'll pass.
Right, exactly. That's the problem. Sure, it's inexpensive, but if I told the boys, hey, we're going to Gettysburg, not really going to be high on the priority list.
It's like a National Lampoon's Vacation where they get to those cabins and there's a pool and there's ducks in the pool.
Yes.
It's all green water.
Yeah. Oh. So, like I said, if you want an inexpensive trip,
what else is cheap?
You can drive on over to Gettysburg.
Let's see what else. Cheap ones,
Let me see what else is on the cheap list.
What's after Gettysburg?
These are the most expensive. Let me see. Most affordable. You've got Clearwater, Florida.
Okay, I've been to Clearwater. That's nice. That's Tampa area.
Yep. Glendale, Arizona.
Destin is close to, I believe.
think Destin's
that
up in the Panhandle, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, I
It's
think
on the
so.
Gulf side, right?
It is on the Gulf side, yeah.
I've heard Destin's like the Caribbean without being going to the Caribbean.
Right, yep. Charleston, West Virginia. And, hey, if you want to jump in the car, head south. Cincinnati is number 5 on the list
What?
in terms of
What?
vacation plans.
Well, what about the UP there in Michigan? What's the name of that area that's also looks like the
Mackinac
Caribbean?
Island.
That looks like the Caribbean up there? The Blue Water.
We got Traverse City, but
What is it?
Mackinac Island's a very popular place to visit up there. I can't believe Colorado Springs, Colorado is 21st on the list of. I've lived there. That is not a cheap place to go.
Oh, it's not.
No, it's very expensive down there. I guess if you're going to live there, though, for vacation, maybe, but living there has gotten quite expensive. So
I got to believe Myrtle Beach is not the most expensive place.
it's not
to go.
on the. Oh wait, hold on. It is number 7, Myrtle Beach, least expensive.
Uh-huh,
Yep.
yeah.
If you want to go check that place, not a bad place to go hang out for a long weekend. Do it. So yeah, vacation accordingly. 99.7 The Blitz.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Tuesday morning and make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. Like, did you know there is something called the birthday number effect? It's a psychological phenomenon where people prefer the numbers in their birthday over other numbers. Like, if you're picking your pin, lottery numbers, combination,
Yeah.
or if you're asked your favorite number,
Makes sense.
tend to move towards your birthday numbers. Did you know Coca-Cola wanted to raise the price from 5 cents a bottle in 1953? So they asked the Treasury Department to start making a 7.5 cent coin. They
Just for
said,
Coca-Cola.
hey, help us out. We want to sell this for 7.5 cents. So why don't you make a special coin?
And they wouldn't do it, and they said, fine, we'll make it 10 cents.
That's exactly it.
Yep.
They declined, and the Coca-Cola fund says, all right, we'll make it a dime, whatever. Did you know Barry White was a gang member as a teenager? But after he went to jail, he heard Elvis singing on the radio, and he goes, yeah, I'm going to get into music.
I can do that.
And hence we got Barry White.
And it worked out.
Did you know that Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers, of course, to us, visited the Crayola factory in February of 1996, and he poured the wax for their 100 billionth crayon that they made.
Oh, wow.
He's the one that actually poured the wax for that.
Billionth crown.
100th billionth.
Dude always wanted me to move next to him.
100 billionth. Wouldn't that be a trillion?
No.
No, 100 billion, not 1,000 billion.
Right.
100 billion. Yeah, there we go.
Dude always wanted me to move near him.
Mr. Rogers?
Yeah.
You did? Won't you be my neighbor?
Weird.
And finally, did you know there's a spot in the Pacific Ocean called Point Nemo? It is 1,670 miles away from any land whatsoever, which means it's so remote that the nearest humans are usually in space on the space station.
That is, yeah, okay.
Yep. When the space
And that's
station-
where, right about where was it?
It just says it's 1,675 miles away from any land.
Oh.
Doesn't say exactly where. It says in the Pacific Ocean.
Well, I was going to say it has to be the Pacific, right? That's
Yeah,
the
no, it's the
biggest,
Pacific.
so. And is it south of the equator?
What is the
North of the
closest?
equator?
It doesn't say its location. South Pacific Gyre blocks.
South Pacific.
Yeah. So, yeah. There you go. Learning you some stuff on a Tuesday morning. 99.7 The Blitz.